Okay, thought I'd record a quick video about boxing and about what's happened in the last few days. First, start off with Joyce and Joyce Parker. Joyce, you know what? He's gone up in my estimation. You know, he actually performs better according to his fighting. Like his last fight with Christian Hammer, he looked kind of average, but he did the job. Then in the bar, he kind of did what he had to do, the jab, use a jab, and then just jabbed his head off all night, basically. It was that, made it look so easy. Now this fight with Parker, dominates him and knocks him out, and not many people have done it to Parker. So you have to give him credit for that, knocking out Joyce Parker the way he did. And one thing about Parker, what I'm gonna have to say about Parker is I mean, Joe Joyce needs a bigger name on his resume, right? A much more tougher opposition on his resume. Even though Joyce Parker's good, but one thing about Parker, right, is he's got no killer instinct, right, and he is a fanboy of Tyson Fury. And this is not a dig at Fury now, right? This is a dig at Parker because, right, if I'm a heavyweight in the heavyweight division, right, my ambition is to knock every motherfucker out, right? Joyce Parker hasn't got that ambition because he's a fanboy of Fury. He's for Pally don't even fight each other. They made an agreement not to fight each other. What kind of mentality is that? Tyson Fury is the champion, right? Parker is former WBO champion, former champion. Your ambition should be to regain those titles no matter who you fight, no matter which title it is. If it's WBO, IBF, WBC, Ring Magazine, whatever, right? Your ambition should be to knock out everybody. And that is the case with Joyce Parker, because if you're a heavyweight, you can't be friends with anybody who's a fellow heavyweight who's active. You can't be, because that means you're going to be emotionally attached to him and you won't fight him. So why is Parker such a friendly fanboy of Tyson Fury? There's no time for that shit in heavyweight division. There's no time for it in any division. There's no time for it. Your mindset should be, I want to knock every fucker out. And that's not his mindset. So it's not surprising that he's been sparked out, right? And there's going to be more sparkings out to come because he hasn't got the mentality for it. Now let's move on to Tyson Fury, the greatest belly dancing heavyweight of all time. Just super fucking human. The guy can do no wrong. He's Mr. Perfect. The sun shines out of his ass crack, according to his fanboys. Now he's scrapped the anti-Joshua fight because anti-Joshua isn't yes sir, no sir to him. Now people need to get it through your thick heads, right? All these fanboys, right, need to get through the thick heads that AJ hasn't turned down this fight. It's Tyson Fury, because he's the one that's pulled the plug, right? And people say, oh well, he's called the shots because he's champion. Hang on a minute. Yeah, in a way, yeah, he does, right? But at the same time, AJ doesn't have to jump at his fucking command, does he? You know what I mean? If the fight's too soon for him, maybe he didn't want to sign it because it's too soon. Maybe there's all these contractual agreements that need to be sorted out, right? AJ said he will sign. So that should be an indication to Fury, okay then, I'm going to train my ass off. December 3rd, see you then. In the meantime, get that contract signed. I trust it will come. That's all. It seems to be in such a rush to fight Tyson Fury when the arsehole retired about 3 or 4 fucking times. Called out Francis Ngannou, who's an MMA fighter, not even a boxer, right? Called out Thor Bjornsson, right? Who is a strongman / part-time boxer. I don't know what he is right now. Anyway, he's not a full-time boxer, that's for sure. Calls out Dev Chisora, who's already beat twice. Then calls out anti-Joshua. And now it looks like it's going to be Manuel Cha, who's had about 4 fights in 6 years, who lost against a journeyman in that time. So, and people still lick this guy's ass crack. These fanboys, some of these fanboys are just they're unbelievable. End of the day, right? The guy that pulled the plug on this fight is Tyson Fury, not anti-Joshua, right? Simple as that. So you can't blame Anthony Joshua for this now. He said he will get it signed. He said it's going to happen. He wants it to happen. He wanted it to happen a couple of years ago. The person that's fucked this up is Tyson Fury, right? According to Tyson Fury, everyone's a dosser. Everybody comes with Usyk's a dosser. Anthony Joshua's a dosser. Jake Chisholm's a dosser. Dylan White's a dosser. Wilder's a dosser. And the one guy that's there is Tyson Fury, the common fucking denominator. So people need to. I mean, most people are sensible now. I think some people are waking up. I've seen the comments on Facebook, on boxing pages and whatever, sports pages. Call him a clown. That's what he is, a clown. An absolute clown. And we know why he's got his fanboys. We know why the fanboys are there. They just want their real life Rocky. They want nothing to jeopardise their real life Rocky. You know, not even not even Fury acting like a fucking clown and promising fights. That's not gonna happen. He's gonna deter these fanboys from disliking him. Some of these fanboys, they're so in love with his ass crack. They probably can count how much hairs he's got on it. Fucking idiots. Anyway, that's it for me today.